think that Bob is getting the recognition that's long overdue. I think sometimes when you're a visionary, it takes time sometimes for people to recognize what you've accomplished.
If I had to describe Bob Billington with only 3 words, then I would choose the words passionate, compassionate, and intelligent.
There's sometimes people who are great visionaries and can't implement. There are other people who can implement but can't think outside of the box. And again, Bob is one of those rare leaders that you run into that can do both. I mean, the biggest vision, when you think about it, is, people will come to the Blackstone Valley.
One of the best examples of Bob's passion, I think, has been his devotion to the work specifically of the Blackstone Valley Tourism Council. It's through the council that he's made manifest all the ideas and powerful creative moments that I think have been the centerpiece for the story of the Blackstone River Valley.
One day he wanted to see tourism in the valley, and that's a big vision. When you think that most people at that point had forgotten that rivers even existed in Rhode Island. When I told him I wanted to photograph the rivers, people said, "What rivers?" They had forgotten. Generations of people had forgotten that the rivers existed. And he said he wanted to see tourism. And I wanted to tell him that one day I actually saw a group of European tourists with a map of the corridor saying we are going to go out and explore the Blackstone River Valley and see where the American Industrial Revolution began.
We do have a rich history and culture here, but someone's got to be the messenger. And Bob certainly is a person from the school of you tell them, you tell them, you tell them, and when you think you've told them enough, you tell them again. I mean, Bob's message is always consistent about the pride that we should have, not only in the valley, but in the state as well, and what a great state it is to live in, to work in, to play in, to visit.
There's no doubt in my mind that Bob has been one of the key participants and cheerleaders for all that's happened in the Blackstone River Valley, from Worcester all the way down to Providence.
And I think that Bob Billington is so deserving of the Tom Roberts Prize for Creativity in the Humanities, because Bob has truly made it possible for the Blackstone Valley to participate in the Rhode Island story as a place of hope and promise.
Bob, congratulations. You certainly deserve it. I know you don't think so because you never do, but certainly I know tonight you'll be sharing the kudos with your staff and your board of directors, and really appreciate all you've done for the Valley. Really appreciate all you've done for me, buddy. And again, congratulations and well-deserved.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts, from the Blackstone River Valley to the Amber Valley and to all the valleys betwixt and between. Once upon a time, you asked me to write a song called The Working River. And the last line of that song is, "The Blackstone River Valley forged a nation's industry." And the story of that industry and the story of that Blackstone River Valley would never have been told as richly and powerfully as it has without you. Thank you, Bob Billington.